Howdy folks, Flarev here. Another year has just about wrapped itself up, at least in my corner of the world. The clocks are turning. Time keeps on moving. I just received some interesting news. A friend of mine, an old friend, one who I haven't spoken with in a number of years, has just been arrested in Southern California. Apparently he's being brought up on charges of identity theft or credit card fraud or something similar thereto, multiple counts. And there's a chance he's going to end up in federal prison for some time. When I knew him many years ago, he and I were as close as, I suppose, any two friends could be in the states that we were in. You see, he and I, we did a lot of drugs together. A lot of crystal meth mainly, a lot of ecstasy, a lot of GHB, a lot of other things. We had fun, we partied, we had a good time. And then it became less fun, it became more about the drugs. And we just sort of became wrapped up in a little world of our own. No one ever really got close to him, I don't think. And he was not someone who anyone would accuse of having much of a conscience, and I suppose I played the role of Jiminy Cricket in his life, even as I was destroying my own. Eventually I went my way and he went his. He continued on his path of self-destruction apparently, and I heard snippets of news about him from time to time. And so I just found out this news tonight, that finally his behavior has come to an inevitable conclusion. It's funny. What seemed like so much good times, cheap thrills in our early 20s end up taking us into these places as we get older that become more real, more definite, harsher even. We all carry our burdens as best we can, and as ineptly as perhaps we must. So, right now, my old friend, with whom I've not spoken in years, is in jail. And that is how he will be spending his New Year's. I'm at home with my family, and that's how I'll be spending my New Year's. Many of you out there are partying or watching movies or doing whatever it is that you do to celebrate the new year. This year, 2009, marks the first time that I actually made a YouTube video. Like most folks out there who make videos, I signed up for an account because I wanted access to videos that had been flagged, and my account sat there fallow for a long time until finally it became clear to me that I could use this platform to speak my own mind, to let my own thoughts be heard, and to let them be measured and judged by the folks out there, you folks out there, who are kind enough to watch, to give me your time. And I appreciate the time that you've given me. In the few short months that I've been here on YouTube, I've accumulated a few subscribers, as that seems to be a popular measure by which to gauge the alacrity but with which one communicates one's message and the popularity of that message. But more importantly, I have developed what I consider to be good, friendly acquaintanceships that I hope one day blossom into genuine friendships with some folks out there. Folks like Derek359, now Sardonic Skeptic, who gave me my first shout out and introduced me to many of you. Folks like Tattoo Skin 72 and The Reprieve, Eopic, a number of others, and some folks who don't make videos but who should, like Kelly Coe and Wezery, and I'll link you to all their channels in my sidebar. I want to wish you folks out there, the ones I just mentioned, and everybody else who's watching, a Happy New Year. I hope that when things get real for you, they are not so harsh as they are for my friend, and that we can all look back on the things that have happened to us when we come to the end of our days, when our time is finally up, with some measure of satisfaction that we have made some kind of impact on this world for the positive. My hope is that I can live a life where relatively free of regret, relatively free of the pain that haunted my childhood. I wish to build new, wondrous memories of exploration and fascination and joy. And I wish for you all to have joyous lives as well. And I know that not all of you will, whoever you might be. If you are having a joyous new year, then all the more to you, and all my best. And if this new year is not what you had hoped, well, all my best as well. I hope you all take care out there. Good luck, and Happy New Year.